To the positive people out there, I just posted a video, but the system is slowing the video down. The first few minutes before I put a plaster, I speak in the darkness. But I want to tell you why they're trying to block that video, and I also want to tell you what I just find out as well. The positive people, the ones who doesn't smoke. If you have a husband or you have a wife next to you, they smoke, it's because the consciousness that lives inside of them, no, they are not honest, no, they are up to something. That's why they need cigarette in the daytime, but when they're sleeping next to you, they never smoke. I don't care how much you love them, if they light a cigarette, if even you as a friend of mine, if you're lighting a cigarette, you have to ask yourself, what did you do in your past life, or what did you do a long time ago that led you to light a cigarette? The cigarette is not just fashion because they show it on the TV. The cigarette on the TV is to tell you it's cool. It is not. Smoking is putting a fire inside of your brain, and it steams your brain down, and you see the smoke coming out. When you light a cigarette, you're drawing the fire inside. Now, I have autopsy. You can take a look at that autopsy so you understand why I say you're steaming your brain. For as long as when you go to school, when you're reading the books, when you're thinking everything they say to you, it is not sound. If you understand, when the teacher is talking to you, voice is not technology. Voice is sound. It's like music. You download it in your mind. You recognize the words, but it doesn't mean there's a technology inside your brain. When you're reading, it's like it stays in your mind. For as long as they can deceive you that school books, it is more important in this world that everything what you hear and everything what you read, it is just a voice that translates in your mind. When you're reading, there is a voice. The voice is just sound. It is not technology. It doesn't write in your brain. In your brain, it is only a flesh. A simple flesh. There's nothing else there. Now, the consciousness says to me, just, I have to type it, but it's going to take me a long time, so I decided to put it on the video. We are all women in this world, both male and female. The reason why some women can make boys right away is because they've been manipulated with a diaper to masturbate themselves. The diaper is itching them when they are little girls. And when they discover that, the only thing they can do, they get reaction. They don't understand it is itching. And when it feels good when they're itching, they end up giving an orgasm. But they're killing the eggs inside of them. And for as long as they save so much sperm, if you understand, when a guy is standing, he will never be pregnant. It's because the guy is already dead. When the guy came out, he's coming out with the amount of sperm that belongs inside of his mother. A guy will not have 1 million orgasms in 1 month. It is time by time. When a woman is masturbating herself, every time she gets itching, she have this sensation, and she's killing the girls that she's supposed to have. She only gonna have boys and boys and boys. When a woman who is a little girl in this world, when a little girl came out, that's the God that came out, not the boy is God. Jesus Christ, he is dead. Prophet Muhammad is dead. Buddha is dead. Mary is God. All the women are God. If you are a woman, you're made of a little girl that disappear in your body. When you have 2 children, you think, I have 2 boys, and that finish. You have to make sure you have a girl and get the girl out of you. It is trapped inside of you, the little girl. When you get the little girl out, you save God to go forward in time to have children in the world. But for as long as you buy into the believing that you need to take pill, the pill is helping to kill the eggs inside of you. And when you kill the eggs inside of you, you cannot have a daughter. Try to make sure don't have sex if you don't have to have a baby. Don't use the pill until you have a daughter. If you kill the little girl inside of you, you have only boys that clean in your body. The boy is only going to go around to paint other people. If I'm a black woman, I have a boy. My boy have sex with you, you're a Dutch woman. My baby boy is going to paint your baby. Your baby gonna look dark. But if the Dutchman have sex with you, he's gonna paint your baby to look pink, just like you. It is just painting. The more masturbation you give, you have less chance to have a daughter. You're killing the eggs inside of you. It's become just painting. And when you clean your body, the top model from Holland take a black boy. She have a son, not a daughter. The little girl is still inside of her. Britney Spears have the little girl still inside of her. But she thinks she have two boys, she stop. It is very important that every single human being in this world understand all the boys are just dead. They have the strength, they have consciousness to build things in the world, but they are only there only to have orgasm and waste out the sperm. They can only paint another woman, because the only reason why when they put the drop inside any woman, they're trying to say to all the women, you are my mother. All the women's vagina is one. Black, pink, Asian or what, it is one. Any boy that is out there came out of one of the women. If you understand, when that one drop that make the boy, when he put that one drop inside any woman, there will be a baby. All the women are just one. But understand, try to make sure when you feel a reaction, don't give an orgasm. The more orgasm, I know I'm giving orgasm here, it is different. I already have 5 children. I have 3 boys. I have 2 girls. I didn't give up when I have the boys. I fight and I have 2 girls. I get 2 girls out of me. They go forward in time. If a man die, the wind come inside the little girl. The wind belongs to the mother before the mother make her body to be the boy. All the boys are just women. A guy die, his wind go inside the little girl. The little girl was his mother. The little girl become his mother again, future. Forward in time, 20 years later, 30 years later. The system try to defeat, try to control the world. It works because when you grow up, they give you the job. The one who was in your place just die, become the youngest child. You never ask a question. You just wake up in the morning and just do your job. But there was a system in place, and they are not invisible. It is real. I have the light in my eyes with faces from the energy field. They are in my eyes. The secret, this is the energy field. It is not a joke. They are in the body of the people. And when they manipulate your body to give a lot of orgasm, you don't have a daughter yet. The more orgasm you give, the more chance you have to make a boy. And when you have a boy, it takes a long time for that boy to grow up. You have to try again. Don't die without a daughter. The ones who already passed the stage, it's already too late. But if you're a young girl, don't die with the God inside of you. The little girl did not grow up. The little girl is trapped inside your body. Get it out before your big body is dead. The little baby that was 9 months old become 1 year old, become 2 years old, become 3 years old. If an apple seed that you put on the ground, you put an apple seed on the ground, the tree grow up, the apple is still inside the tree. You cut the tree down before the apple bloom. you're killing the apple inside the tree. Don't believe on the fashion TV. Don't believe on your job, and you go to your graveyard with the little girl that's trapped inside of you. You have 10 boys or not, I don't care. Keep trying till you get the little girl out of you. Did not grow up. It is in there. You can go to the hospital. You can do whatever you want. It takes 9 months. How many times do you put on weight and lose the weight? Being pregnant is not painful. It is only one day when the baby is coming out is painful. How many times people have operation when they're not having a baby? Sometimes you have a stomach ache. It's so painful. It's like you're having a baby. Try to get the little girl out of you. Don't go 6 feet without getting the girls out. If everyone keep masturbating and masturbating and masturbating, the little girls in Africa, I said the last time, they know they don't use the diaper to itch their vagina. They manipulate the mothers to carry the children behind their back. And as they take a walk with the children behind their back, they secretly masturbating them without knowing it. The child, the little girl, legs is open behind the woman. And she take a walk, she's squeezing the vagina from the little girl, but she doesn't know. And as the little girl get big, she know it feels good. She do it for herself. I am giving masturbation right now. I don't have children anymore. I'm not having sex anymore. I'm killing energy. The more masturbation you give when you manipulate it, that's why in Africa we take it off so we don't have to give it that much. It is itching, and when it itch, you don't notice it is only itching. You went along, you give an orgasm. Orgasm create a baby. Orgasm without a child, it's killing an egg. 1,000 orgasm, you kill 1,000 life inside of you. If man, 1,000 drop can make 1,000 baby. If the man doesn't make the baby, it's the woman who make the baby. What is your orgasm doing? That's why they have all this beautiful music to play mind game with us, and we are in this moment, you have this feeling inside of you. And they tell you your job is more important. And they give a lot of the Dutch people around me, they all have 3-4 dogs. If you have a boy and a girl, you stop, no problem. You just make yourself forward in time, and you make the guy that came to you forward in time. But if you only have boys, if you have girls, no problem. The girls will collect paint tomorrow. They will make the boys in the future. But it doesn't matter if the girls only make girls, then the world will go on. But if all the girls only make boys, the world is over. Till the women understand the boys is their body. It is not their son. For as long as they will never have sex with their son, they will never figure out it is their body. They will always look for the Mr. Right to give them the love they're looking for in order for them to have the daughter that is inside of them. If when your baby is 1 day old, your baby become 9 months old, someone have a baby 9 months later, is because they get out what is inside of them. If you have a baby boy, they have a baby girl, I say you try again, keep trying till you have the baby girl. If you go 6 feet, you kill the little girl, and that is you trapped inside of you. Goodbye.